Please subscribe show. YouTube Cole Spivey. Yeah, man.
So it's March 22nd, about 1 o'clock p.m. We're leaving early today. And it's an important day. And I'll tell you about that later. Last year I used, I don't want to get into what I used. I'll just tell you all about this later. Well, I know taxes are coming up, and I just went to H&R Block. Now, I used H&R Block last year. I didn't have really any problems because we got that, I guess it was a rescue plan thing. I'll get back with you in a minute. Anyway, it was about H&R Block. I filed with them last year because I was missing one document, and one H&R Block person was able to discover that, and I used them again this year. But I don't know, I may actually, because I know that I have the documents that I need, I may actually try TurboTax. So I may talk about TurboTax later, probably tomorrow. But this is the new bridge right here that they're using, well, that they're making. They're constructing the new bridge, and this has been developing for a while right here in Roanoke. Here's another angle of that bridge. It's Roanoke off of US 377 and 114. It's pretty cool. You just kind of touch here. You just choose what you want and then pay right here. Look at, they're out still grilling today. Well, they don't have anything going, but usually they're the group over there grilling. Right by Fuzzy's. Which Fuzzy's does some pretty good grilling on some of their burritos and stuff too. I mean, it's still in Roanoke. It's a cool little cowboy right there. Yeah, I was watching Breck Roll's Tornado Watch the other day on his channel, Escaping the Mouse, and I think that may have been a tornado warning, because a tornado warning means there's an active tornado in the area that's touched down. A tornado watch is usually if you're just looking for one, but it's debatable, so it could be either one, because if it's not right in your immediate area, that still could be a tornado watch. And if there's one that's active on the ground, then that would be a tornado warning. But on his title, he said tornado watch, which you kind of agree with that a little bit. You could probably call that one tornado watch, or you could probably even call it tornado warning. We got a classic truck coming up here really soon. I made a shrimp burrito last night and talked about it, but I just thought the vlog needed a little more trimming, so I went ahead and talked about it here now. This one's a really good song, or classical music by Samson Music, which is from Inner Space. And here's the old bridge. You can recognize Roanoke through this bridge right here. I don't know if they had to close that section down yesterday with all the rain. They may have to. Oh, there's a speedway. It's an older style cargo plane or something. And as the man says, there's stanchions and there's cones. Well, it is March 22nd. There's good old Buc-ee's. 2022 AD. March 22nd. It's kind of a cool apartment complex because it's right next to this thing called Big Shots, which is a golf place for Top Golf. It's right here by the Champions Circle. They left the gate open for me today. That's right, Waze. No cloud cover, really, is what it is. Some sunlight, I guess. See the clouds. We're in a chopper going over. And here they have this that they're working on here. Kind of like how they put that up there so they can kind of like have privacy while they work and make that. It's pretty cool. And if you ever want a really good soundtrack to listen to, I recommend Michael Nyman's The Piano. This song right here is The Heart Asked Pleasure First. It's just an odd title, but the song is pretty awesome. And it really works well in the movie too, called The Piano by Jane Campion, but she's a champion, but Jane Campion is the name. Lots of cloud cover today, but I'll certainly let you know if it rains. And we're back on Cleveland Gibbs. There's that old water tower. There's the field. There's an old, looks like farmhouse way out there on the horizon right there. It's real pretty. This road right here. Well, we made it back to harvest. Well, it's North Lake Commons. I'm going to see if the 7-Eleven honors the 3 for 3. Looks like they have the advertisement outside right there. Well, I got the 3 for 3. We charged $3.66. There it is. You can see the charge right there. So what I chose to get in the grillers is one of these taquitos, as part of the 3 for 3. It was like little hamburger stick things. Tastes like hamburger. My grandfather used to make those, but he put cheese in them. And every day at lunch, I used to give one to my friend because I never really ate them. So he'd eat part of my lunch. I was like, you can have them, I don't really want them. Oh, and also, what's good too, that comes with the 3 for 3, is pizza. I got some napkins. It's good budgeting. It's good for budgeting. You're only spending $3 for the lunch. I don't know, 66 sounds a little high on the tax though. I asked him, I was like, I don't know. Maybe he hit a wrong button or something. Probably right, I'll have to do the math. All right, and we're off. All right, the Slipknot thing is actually Choctaw. So that's what I found out. So Slipknot, they're coming 2022 to Choctaw casinos. It's a long advertisement, but that's what that was. So not the Texas Motor Speedway, but rather Choctaw casinos. And there's a Texas Motor Speedway coming up in the next couple exits. You know, it's interesting, the number 3. I remember my cousin once talking about how he really liked the number 3. You know what? I like the number 3. That's why I had 3 children. Looks like a really good place to eat. I'm thinking about maybe bringing my kids there sometime. It's called Hat Creek Burger Company. It says good friends, or it says good food, good friends, and good fun. we got one at Calabrese at South Lake, so we pulled up there, picked that up, and dropped it off at your doorstep. I don't know what's planned. Cinemark, that's like the XD, Extreme Digital Cinema. Actually from Florida. Alright, the good news on this one is a Stone Cold Creamery, and it'll stay in the South Lake area because of course it's ice cream. So we made it out of Irving. Actually it was just a drop off at a home too, and then we're back into South Lake. It's actually Cold Stone Creamery, so got the cold and the stone, you know what I mean. Stone Cold, Cold Stone. There it is, Cold Stone. So this is a nice little park that's right here in South Lake, known as Bicentennial Park. What I really like about this park is these flags right here on both entrances. This one shows the 1960 flag, 1846 flag. This is the 1818 flag, 1795. This one's a 1776 flag right here. You can see the difference on it. That was 1776. And then a year before that, I think this one has a Union Jack. You can't really see it, but there it goes. You can kind of see it. It's kind of a windy day. 1775. That's when America still had the Union Jack on it, right before the Declaration of Independence. And then the Bicentennial Park. And that's at Shady Oaks Drive entrance. It's a pretty nice park. You okay up there, critter? Did you want some of that ice cream? Kind of quiet? Okay. Well, it looks like this hamburger or cheeseburger is going to DFW Airport. All right, we are pulling into DFW Airport, and we'll be going to the Hyatt Regency, a 4th floor, to drop off this cheeseburger. As you know from watching my vlog, we used to do Uber Eats and Uber, especially Uber, for about 2 years. I did ride share, and these are all ride share people waiting to pick up people at the terminals. A, B, C. This will be Terminal C, which is where the Regency is located. It's Hyatt Regency Hotel. There she is, the Hyatt Regency. Hyatt Regency. Yay! And it's a really cool building right here. All right, we'll be headed out of the Hyatt. All right, we'll be headed right out of the Hyatt Regency, and I'll be going northbound out of the DFW airport right back into South Lake. Now, when you do these drops, you're going to run into a little bit of traffic. Not a whole lot. It's usually pretty quick. But a little bit. And then you just kind of... Usually these are pretty quick drops, so you just arrive in and arrive out. It is $2 though, but you know, it's just as long as you're there for a pretty short period of time. Well, we picked one up in Irving, so we're gonna go ahead and drop that one off. It's at a place called Honest Indians restaurant, and we'll drop that off and head right back to South Lake. These little DFW Terminal Link buses are real helpful too, getting in and out of the airport, getting to different terminals. And Skylink is too. Skylink circles around, but these are really helpful too. Well, we're actually onward